Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel again. If you want to win every battle royale, then you need some good skills and best settings to compete with other players. So every new player also want best setting to make his game like a pro. So there are tons of settings in Call of Duty Mobile, but today, in this video, I will show you top 10 best settings for battle royale in Call of Duty Mobile. So let's get started. Number 1. HUD setup. This is the most important setting for every Call of Duty Mobile player and most asked question on comments, which is give us HUD setup guide. So when you are new player, then you starts with 2-finger claw HUD. But when you get skills, you will try to get 3-finger or 4-finger claw HUD. And I will also recommend you to use 3-finger claw HUD for best gaming in both Battle Royale and multiplayer. So let me reveal my 3-finger claw HUD setup for you guys, and try to adjust your HUD according to my HUD setup for fast movement and reactions. Number 2. Best graphic settings. Before going for graphic settings, I have a quick update for Warzone Mobile players. Warzone Mobile official release is near. So for now, Warzone Mobile releases a new server for South Asian region for country Malaysia. So now, you can play Warzone Mobile by selecting Malaysian country for App Store and Play Store. So for installing and for playing Warzone Mobile, you need better internet connection and low ping speed. So for playing Battle Royales matches smoothly and with low ping, got solution to it. Check out link in description to install this app. This GearUP booster app will help you out in reducing ping speed because Malaysian server has been added in its South Asian server list. It has state-of-the-art dual assurance mode which will use Wi-Fi and mobile data together, so select South Asian region in Warzone Mobile and hit boost. You will get low ping instantly, and this will make your Warzone Mobile gaming experience more perfect. Now let's talk about best graphics settings. Many players ask me about best graphics settings. Well, graphics settings depends upon your device on which you are playing. So if you are playing on low-end device like 4GB RAM device, then use low graphics settings and high frame rate. This will fix your lag problem, and also your device will not get heat up, so you will get smooth experience in the game. But if you are playing on high-end device, then use medium or high settings with highest frame rate. And turn off anti-aliasing, and turn on real-time shadows, and turn off super resolution, because these two settings will give you good graphics, but it will cause heat up and battery drain, and your device will get lag during gameplay. And if you are facing lag problem, then click on shader preload. This setting will fix lag instantly, and you will get better gameplay every time. Number 3. Best rotational mode setting. There are 3 basic settings for rotation: fixed speed, distance acceleration, and speed acceleration. Basically, this setting means when you swipe on screen, then how much distance you cover in one swipe. So let's discuss these settings one by one. So if you are new in Call of Duty Mobile and don't want to tweak settings, then use fixed speed acceleration. So when you select fixed speed, then value will be set to 120, which is default. After this, when you swipe on screen, thumb swipe will cover distance what you already set, and will not cover more or less distance, no matter how fast you swipe on screen. Second setting is distance acceleration. Distance acceleration means how much you cover distance in one swipe. So for better understanding it, let's make its value to low and see what will happen. Now when you swipe on screen, it will cover very small distance, and during game, you can't make backslide movement easily. Now let's make its value to high, and see what will happen. On high value when you swipe, then your thumb will cover more distance, and you can do backslide movement easily, but it will make your gameplay little bit complex. So practice this distance acceleration by tweaking values, and get when you feel comfortable, then choose that value. But for me, set value between 120 to 140, get better result in game. Third setting is speed acceleration. This is the most famous and most used setting, and every pro player use this setting. Basically, speed accelerations means how fast you swipe on screen, so its speed depends upon your thumb speed. So for best result, tweak value by practicing or use value between 80 to 100 to get fast movement and reaction in the game, and it's best for making backslide movement easily during close combat. Number 4. Sensitivity switch. There are 3 main settings for it. This setting means when you open aim, then sensitivity switch between camera and firing sensitivity happens. So if you use switch while opening aim, then switching process instantly happen without waiting for aim opening animation. And when you select switch after aim animation ends, then process will take time and will slow down sensitivity switch. And when you select third setting, then it will gradually switch between camera and firing sensitivity. So I will recommend you to use first option for better gameplay. Number 5. Sensitivity preset. There are 4 main options for this, so if you are new in Call of Duty Mobile, then use either low, mid, or high settings, because these settings are default by Activision to improve your game, but I will recommend you to use custom settings. Because when you tweak different settings, then you can make your own sensitivity settings and will help you out to make you a pro player one day. Number 6. Don't fix your joystick. If you want best joystick setting, then never fix your joystick. So when you turn the setting to off, then you will get joystick wherever you touch on screen, and for big screen devices like iPad and tabs, then turn off joystick setting always. Number 7. Best audio setting. There are many settings in audio, so I already made a detailed video on best audio settings, so check the link in description, but one of the most important setting I want to discuss is ambient volume. Well, your game depends upon this setting also. Ambient volume is actually means volume of environment like air, birds, river sound, sea sound, or all water sound, etc. So for better understanding it, let's make its value to high. On high value, let's observe the sound. You will listen environment sound, but you can't listen enemy footsteps at distance. Now let's make value to low and see the difference. So when I make low value and ambient volume, then you can listen enemy footsteps very clear at distance. So for best audio settings, make ambient volume to low to listen enemy footsteps clear at distance. Also turn on these settings to see enemy footsteps and their direction on screen. Number 8. Weapon shake effect. If you are new in Call of Duty Mobile, then when you play the game, you will observe your camera shake too much, and also your gun aim also get shake. As a result, you can't focus on target. So to fix this issue, always turn the setting values down for both aim and hip fire. After this, you will get 0 recoil gun in the game. Also turn on this setting. After this, your gun will start firing without waiting for gun opening animation. Number 9. Best aim settings. There are 4 main settings for aim in Call of Duty Mobile, so I will show each one by one, and also, you will see today how these aim settings will affect on your gameplay. Number 1. Tap and hold aim. In this setting you have to tap on aim to open it, and then you have to tap again to close the scope. This method is little bit slow while playing, because it's difficult during close fight to tap to open and tap to close, so I will not recommend you to use this aim setting. Number 2. Tap and hold aim. You can use this aim setting by holding the aim button instead of tapping it. So to use this aim you have to hold press button with your finger to open it, and it will automatically close when you remove your finger from it. This setting is best for those player who don't want to open scope multiple time by taping on screen. Number 3. Hybrid aim. This is the most used and most effective aim setting in COD Mobile. To use this setting, all you need is to tap once on aim to open it, and then tap once to close it. Another method to use this aim is just tap and hold. Scope will appear, and when you unhold your finger then scope will automatically close. So I will recommend you to use this hybrid aim setting, because you can use it in both ways. One, tap aim and hold aim. So you can use it in during close combat and sniper shooting at distance, because it's mixer of both previous aim settings. Also, another advantage of this setting is scope will automatically appears when you tap on fire button, so you can use fire and scope together with one finger. Number 4. Double tap to aim. This setting is very much slow and weird to use in any situation in COD Mobile, and also there is no physical aim button is available on screen. So to open scope you have to double tap on screen to open it, and double tap again to close it. So it's very slow and useless setting, and don't know why they added this setting in COD Mobile. Number 10. Best FOV settings. In basic settings there are 3 options for FOV, FOV range, first person, and camera FOV and FOV. So let's discuss these settings one by one. So if you are play Call of Duty Mobile with first person, then make value FOV value for first person always to high. Second setting, camera FOV is very important for third person players. Camera FOV means how you see your character in the game. Are you confused? Okay then, let's me explain in simple words. So first let's make value of camera FOV to low and see what will happen. On low value you can't see your character full, and this will also block your sight too. So now let's make the value to high and see the difference. On high value your character will be seen full, and this will help you clear your sight, and you can look enemy clear while using hipfire mode. So if you are using high-end device, then always make value of camera FOV to high. Now, the most important one, FOV setting. FOV basically stands for field of view. So for better understanding, let's make value of FOV to low. On low value you can see enemy at distance clear, and also on low value of FOV, the map will takes little time to render, and if you are using low-end device, then this will help you fixing lag issue in the game. But if you are using high-end device, especially for iPads and tab users, then make FOV value to high. On high value your camera will cover more area and will give you wide angle view. It's best for hipfire players because they can see enemy more clear during close combat. But its disadvantage is you can't see enemy at distance. And also, it will take more time to render the map, so sometime your game will face lag issue. So if you are using big screen devices then use higher values of FOV. But if you are using mobile, then for best performance, always set the value of FOV between 50 to 62 for lag-free gameplay. Hope so. These best pro settings will help you out in improving your gameplay, so if you have any questions and suggestions, then comment me below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe this channel, and hit bell icon to get notifications for my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel.